The sirens stopped 30 minutes ago. Not because the chaos is over, but because the cops ran out of places to be. Your city's trending hashtag is literally looting live, and the building group chat went from memes to anyone hear gunshots in under an hour. And you? You're on the 7th floor of a concrete shoebox with thin walls, a hollow core door, and neighbors who still think this'll blow over. Good news. In the next hour, you're turning this fragile little apartment into a riot-proof bunker using junk you already own. No safe room contractor, no $2,000 panic door, just physics, psychology, and that IKEA furniture you keep threatening to sell. Phase 1. The hallway trap. First thing, forget the city. Your world is now the hallway. If someone gets off that elevator and picks a door, you want them to decide yours is a bad idea before they even touch it. Start with sound. Drag a metal baking tray, a cheap pan, or that decorative serving dish you never use, and wedge it just inside your front door with a stack of loose cutlery balanced on top. If the door gets shoved, the whole thing crashes like a one-man drum solo. Is it pretty? No. Is it a free alarm that tells you someone just tried your handle? Absolutely. Next, kill the easy knock. Take a doorstop, rubber wedge, or even a folded bath towel and jam it tight under the inside gap of your front door. You're not making it unbreakable, you're making it annoying. Kicks translate into dead noise, not that echoing boom intruders love. They want quick, loud dominance. You're serving them dull, stubborn resistance. Now, the peephole problem. Most cheap peepholes work both ways with the right trick. Tape a small square of cardboard over it from the inside. If you need to see out, lift it. Never stand centered in front of the door. Off to the side, one eye, quick peek. Paranoia? No. Just basic survival in a building full of strangers and panic. Phase 2. Reinforce the paper door. Apartment doors love to lie. They look thick, serious, fire-rated. Inside, they're cardboard cosplaying as armor. You're not replacing the door. You're upgrading the structure around it. Grab your heaviest, flattest furniture, a bookshelf, dresser, or that Kallax unit you swore would make you organized. Slide it against the wall beside the door so that if you angle it, it partially blocks the handle area. Now grab a solid chair or short table and wedge it under the handle, bracing it against that furniture. You just turned your meh lock into a supported brace. Instead of your door taking the full hit, the force gets shoved into the floor and furniture. Each kick now has to move all of it, not just a latch. If you've got long screws and a drill, pull one hinge screw at a time and replace it with the longest screw you own, driving it deep into the frame behind the trim. No hardware store run, just raiding your random screws in a coffee mug collection. You're not building Fort Knox. You're buying minutes. Minutes are everything. Phase 4. Windows, light, and line of sight. If you've got street-facing windows, understand this. Glass is both a vulnerability and a broadcast antenna. Light out, shadow in. That's the rule. First, close blinds and curtains fully. Then, if you have any cheap blackout curtains, towels, or dark sheets, double layer them. Pin or tape edges so there are no glowing gaps. From the street, your place should look boring, dead, and empty, not like a warm target with silhouettes pacing around. Next, don't silhouette yourself. Pick one safe light zone in an inner room or corner where you'll keep most of your light sources. The rest of the apartment stays dim, not pitch black, just low. You want enough to move safely, not enough to put on a shadow puppet show for anyone watching outside. If your windows are reachable from a fire escape or balcony, drag something heavy in front of them, a desk, dresser, or that weight bench you use for laundry. You're not stopping a determined climber. You're making sure that if they break glass, they now have to shove 100+ pounds of furniture while you wake up, arm up, and decide your next move. Phase 4. Elevators, stairwells, and neighbors. Your biggest threat isn't always the stranger. It's the panicked idiot who thinks your door hides supplies. Rule 1. Take the stairs over the elevator whenever possible. If the power gets cut or the fire alarms trip, you do not want to be in a metal coffin dangling over a shaft. On your way back from any last-minute fill-up, water, meds, not a hero run, mentally map the building. Where are the blind corners? Which stairwell feels safer, front or back? Which floors have exit doors that slam loud enough to act as warning bells? Back inside, talk to at least one neighbor you halfway trust. Not to start a militia, but to agree on 2 things: a shared signal, 3 fast knocks, 1 slow, or a specific phrase through the door before anyone opens for anyone. You're not forming a squad. You're deleting confusion before it gets people killed. Phase 5. Supplies, noise, and psychology. Now that the shell's hardened, fix the inside. First, water and calories. Fill every pot, pitcher, and spare bottle with tap water right now. Not tomorrow, not after this video. If the mains get shut off or contaminated, what you've already got in your sinks and containers is your new currency. For food, stack easy, no-cook or low-cook stuff within arm's reach. Canned meals, peanut butter, nuts, protein bars, crackers. This isn't the time for gourmet. This is open, eat, keep watch. Next, control noise. Turn off anything that drones or blares: fans, TVs, music. Instead, if you want ambient sound, keep a low-volume talk radio, podcast, or news channel running near the door. Voices simulate presence. To anyone outside, that says occupied, awake, paying attention. And finally, smell. In a building, smell travels. If you're cooking full bacon breakfasts while everyone else is hungry and scared, you're not anonymous, you're advertising. Keep cooking minimal and low odor. This is not the era of meal prep. This is the era of, they don't even know we're stocked. Phase 6. Your interior fallback. If someone actually breaches your door or window, you need one more line of defense: the room you refuse to lose. Pick a bedroom or interior room with the fewest windows. Inside, stage a fully charged power bank and phone, a flashlight or headlamp, basic first aid, water and fast snacks, your legal self-defense tools of choice. Reinforce that door the same way. Wedge under the handle, heavy object dragged against it, anything that turns a hollow door into a stubborn problem. Set a code word with anyone you live with, one weird word you never say by accident. When they hear it, there's no debate, no questions. They move to the fallback room. You don't negotiate with chaos in the hallway. You vanish from it. The real reason this works isn't about making you invincible. It's about math and mindset. Looters and opportunists don't want a siege. They want 30 seconds in and out, as quiet and simple as possible. Every extra second, every weird noise, every blocked line of sight chips away at their courage. Your job isn't to become the strongest apartment in the world. It's to become just difficult enough that when someone steps off that elevator, looks down your hallway, and tests a handle, they decide, not this one, and move on.